Oh, yeah, baby. We got the whole crew here. The Outcast Podcast is in the house. We even have Memphis here, although he is not on camera. I thought he was going to be gone.
That's not Memphis.
We have...
No, that is not me.
Oh, shit, Memphis is here.
Yes, Memphis,
That's right, bitch.
Memphis told me that he was going to a funeral and that he would not be here for the show.
Sorry to hear that. Did he die? Is that his disembodied voice I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
I'm back to haunt your punk ass.
Oh,
That is
shit.
great.
That's right, bitch. I'm here.
This is
Get
the
your punk ass outside. Get a haircut.
This is the podcast where we have a white guy, a brown guy, and two black guys this week. So
That's
man,
cool.
What a show!
Well, one is disembodied, so now he's just Memphis.
Listen, I heard that TomKat gets no bitches.
Still don't. Still don't.
He's like,
We have a heck of a
That-
show
that's
to
an
get to
interesting
today. Lots of things to talk about. We have TK crashing again. We'll talk about that. We've also got Mike Tyson talking about an erection when he sees Jake Paul. Plus, he had a health scare on a flight.
With an erection?
Well, we'll get into it.
Nice.
And people are smoking more weed than ever. We'll talk about that.
I like that.
Plus, there's a chick that's selling farts on the internet and making millions. I have a new business idea that we could come up with.
We should do it.
And we're 5 months away from the election. And so we'll get into some Trump talk as he is trending today. Actually, the word guilty is trending on Twitter today. As soon enough, we will have the verdict in this case in New York.
didn't we have it already? I mean,
And a lot.
Everything right and they indicted me.
Plus, I went to this smoke shop locally, and I cannot believe some of the items that they're selling at a local smoke shop. And we will play a game because somebody will get their hands on the shut up button this week. TomKat, you do have the shut up button in hand.
I do.
You've had it twice now on the show, I believe, right? This is your second time having the shut
Second
up button.
time, that's right.
Yeah.
I won last week was our
Second time.
mugshot contest.
That
Guess what
was.
the criminal did?
Yeah.
Which was great. I reposted that.
Well, you were in jail with half of them, so
Hey, I know,
not
right?
fair. And this week's not fair either because he owns half the dildos that they sell in that shop too. So
Goddamn, just putting all his business out there, Rainbow.
because I love him, that's right. I know he's gonna give me shit
Well, that's
later.
all right. I
So
got a good deal
I'm
on
gonna get
those
him what I can.
dildos.
You did.
Let's
You did.
let's introduce our newest
Hey, thanks for
member.
letting me borrow them.
The newest member of
Came
the
in handy.
Outcast Podcast. Of course, he comes here and works often, but you haven't seen him on this show. Musician.
That sucks.
He's a maestro, if you will. Let's
Yes.
hear it from my man, J-Van, a.k.a. Dirty Red. What's going on, J-Van?
Hey, how y'all
Yes.
doing, man? I'm in the building, man. Nice to be here with
JV.
y'all, man.
What's
I'm,
good, fam?
I'm just glad you called me today. I wasn't doing nothing, man. I was just at the house chilling, and then I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, come pull up. I was like, well, let me go buy a shirt and get fresh, you know what I'm saying? Clean these jury, you know.
He's
get
Fort
out
Myers
here.
OG, y'all.
Fort Myers, man, for real in here, man. Y'all, hey, man, shout out, man. I'm glad y'all called me, though. Let's see what we talking about
You're
today.
definitely an outcast, so you're welcome in.
I'm an outcast. I always have. Never fitted in.
Yeah.
And you've been telling me that you wanted to come in on one of the podcasts, and unfortunately, Memphis had this death in the family,
He
so
died.
he's got to bounce out here pretty soon. But
Yeah, I'm back, bitches.
but there were some rules laid down before the show, I felt like. I know that you're filling in for Memphis, and Memphis had a couple of critiques for you, or at least some advice going into
That's
it.
right.
Memphis, what are the ground rules, as he may be limited in what he might be able to say on the air, possibly?
Basically, respect my space.
Okay.
Respect our brand, our platform. Don't get crazy. Be you, but don't get crazy. You know how to. You're gonna have to put a governor on yourself
Don't be
sometimes.
rude.
You know, don't fuck up. That's it. Don't fuck up.
Respect my authority.
Now, there's no
Have fun.
insecurities or
Don't fuck
anything,
up.
right? Like you're not. We're not trying to replace you with another black
Motherfucker,
man.
I'm me.
Okay. Just
Do
making-
you not know who I am? I'm me. There's
Get your punk ass outside. Get a haircut.
man, you better take my advice. You better listen here. Yeah, I'm right. I might not be here in the physical, but I'm still here.
Hey, man, listen, we all in here, man. We in here, man.
Have some fun today, Red. Have fun.
I'm a little redder version of him, you know. I'm just a little light-skinned, you know, red bone.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Yeah, it is.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Yeah, you do.
It's true.
All right, well, let's get into this week's episode because we have a lot to get to. Of course, the Outcast Podcast being brought to you by Liquid IV. We stay hydrated around here thanks to our sponsors, Liquid IV, where they've got all the nutrients. They got all the flavors, the sugar-free as well. If you go to liquidiv.com and you use our promo code OUTCAST, you can save 20%
Delish.
at checkout. This stuff is fire. And being in the hot heat down here in Florida in the summer, you got to stay hydrated. It's also good for your skin to be hydrated.
Big
So if you're hungover, this Liquid IV stuff is fantastic as well. LiquidIV.com. Use our code Outcast at checkout. Big Outcast on the show, and he's kind of pissed me off. TomKat.
Goddamn, boy.
Last Friday, me and him having a great day. We're cruising out. Went on our 4-wheelers. We're having a great time. And TomKat, if you could show your injury to the audience, it does resemble a Nike swoosh a little bit.
It does.
It does.
Very
I thought it was
He
a
just
tattoo
did
at
it.
first. You know, at first I
A
thought
jailhouse?
it was a tattoo.
It's not a tattoo.
Jailhouse
Man.
tat.
So
That's-
explain
Lord.
explain to the
Tattoo.
audience what happened when you were out on the 4-wheeler and where did it all go wrong? Because I haven't been able to ride. By the way, no riding for me on Memorial Day weekend.
No.
Why not?
Look at this guy.
That's why.
That's why.
Look at this guy.
That is great.
Well, we're in the woods. Trailing was going good in the woods.
Okay.
And
Sounds fun.
we're going into a part of the woods where it's a little bit wider but goes into a veggie tube.
So you're riding along.
And in front of this veggie tube, which I didn't see, are 2 sand moguls that go like this, right? And I go, he's in front of me, and I'm like, I'm going to pass him. So I go to pass him, and once I get around him, I didn't see those 2 sand things. So now I'm coming this direction. And you have to keep going fast to get over those, because if you stop, you could go over the handlebars. So I try to keep going the same speed, but once I get over the second one, I realize, well, now I'm going towards a tree.
Low info idiot.
Damn.
Hit the tree.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
but you didn't draw this trail 100 times. We done been out
Well, the trails are all different.
there. No, they're not. It's the same ones.
They're different.
The
There's a
look
lot of
on your
trails.
face
Bruh, like-
when you told that story is classic, bro. We need to get that screenshot.
And he did
Make,
this
make
twice.
that like
Bro,
the
you
cover
did it
of this
twice.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second time. The first time he dropped it in water.
Yeah, I almost
And then
drowned it.
this time he almost killed
drowned.
himself.
Yeah. Well, I could have died that time too.
Well,
But I don't think anybody cares about me dying so much as they care about the 4-wheeler.
Bullshit. We gonna take a life insurance policy out on your ass. We discussed this.
I think he was talking to you, Gentry.
Yeah, can we roll the video from us dropping it off at
Roll
the
it.
local 4x4 place where they're gonna try to fix it?
Were they laughing at you guys?
There's the video right there. You see TomKat,
Info idiot.
and now you'll see the damage on the bike. Oh, look at that!
Damn.
Man, that's crazy.
Look at that!
God damn,
Holy
bro,
shit,
you
bro.
fucked it up.
Damn, you bent the ram
Bro,
too.
I can't even ride it no
and
more.
the-
I only rode it one time, bro. That's bullshit.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
break.
also
shit.
God
bent
damn,
the back.
bro.
The back.
Now let's
Truck.
play a game to see how much
It's
money is
stu-
TomKat gonna owe me.
Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad you didn't get
I don't like this
You
game.
have insurance on them?
What do you think, Ramo?
No.
After seeing that damage and assessing the damage on that particular 4-wheeler of mine, brand new by the way, it's a 2024, still a baby. Probably only has 25, 30 hours on it. How much do you think they're going to charge us to get that fixed?
Well, I mean, it's really hard to say by just looking at the video. Definitely, you can see the body damage, and the damage done to the rim.
What's your
No,
estimate?
he did. They didn't show you the actual tie rod that goes to that.
The
It's
axle
bent.
could be busted.
It's
Like there could be the frame could be bent.
That's we're not talking about that. Don't you even say that.
There's so much shit that could
Enough
be wrong with it.
Oh,
Right
pontificate.
get on with it.
I'd
Enough
say,
pontificate.
let's
Yeah,
see,
How
this
much?
is torture
a
for me,
brand new
buddy.
one is $8,000. I'd say if in worst case scenario, you're looking at probably $2.5, $3,000.
I think
20,
that's
2,500
low,
to
but
3. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
TomKat, you going over the
I think
2,500 or
four,
under?
if it's fixable, 4.
Okay, Danica.
That's half the price,
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
Yeah,
I
they'll
know.
total it.
You think I'm happy
you,
about
You
that?
might total it at that point.
Yeah, they might.
All right, Danica, park it. That's going to be your new nickname.
That's crazy.
I got some
Sucks.
nicknames here for TomKat now.
That sucks, bro.
He could be,
absolutely
how about
sucks. It
Spin
does.
Diesel? That's his
Oh,
Spin Diesel.
oh, that's good. Let's do this.
That oughta burn.
This is like a
You should have made the photo spin around. Like
Yeah.
you should have made that like it started spinning.
How about
Like with a
Oh,
reel,
I'm
you know,
spinning
like-
there.
it's
in
a roast.
my
It's
head.
a TomKat roast.
Yeah, that's what it like a rotisserie chicken, just like
how about
I don't really care what people think.
I didn't say
hit
that.
it.
That was AI.
Yeah, that was AI.
Okay,
God.
okay.
No, I actually said that, but just not right now.
Okay, Dale EarnFART.
That's a good one.
Oh my god.
He's coming up with all of them. You guys know got any? I'm sitting in the dunk
Do you
booth.
think he's doing AI?
He might be doing an AI.
I wrote these. How about
he wrote them.
I got one for J-Van. How about Adderall Waltrip?
Yeah, man. Listen.
Damn.
I got ADHD, man. Y'all.
Addy Red.
Addy Red.
That's fucked up. You
How
guys
about
are anyway.
Addy Red.
That is not fair. That's
TomKat's new nickname, Skid Marks.
Skid Marks.
Skid marks.
Fucking Skid Row.
One for Ramo. Lamo.
Oh my God.
Lamo.
Why you gotta throw me in this? I didn't do
Evil
this.
cracked Kneasels.
Evil crack needles.
You know your knees. You do
Yeah,
have
you
a knee.
got bad
fucked
knees,
your knee
dog.
up,
You
yeah.
Well, I
need
did
some
crack.
glucosamine
No, I hit
or
my
something.
knees.
Is that why you're wearing pants and you're not playing basketball?
Well, I'm going to forgive you, TomKat, but I do hope that you
What?
slow down. Man.
Again?
I'm thankful that he's alive because
Dude.
truth is I watched it in slow motion. He
was
passed
scary.
me, and as soon as he passed me, I said to myself, "He's going awfully fast going into the boopty-boops."
You know,
Oh, wow.
and it's interesting because I brought up the theory to him.
Interesting, is
Well,
it?
Yeah, extremely. When we were in the garage getting high and shit, that in quantum theory.
Yeah, what was this quantum
It's
theory?
your quantum theory, man. What the hell is wrong with you?
And
What the hell's wrong
the
with you?
theory of quantum universes, there was a universe where he actually died in that accident.
And I
Okay,
believe,
well,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange.
and
No,
the
he's
reason
right. He's
that
right.
the reason I believe him is because as I was going over the
Right.
hills and at the tree, there was a moment where I don't remember anything.
You said that-
Where
you
maybe
go.
I did in one life
could
hit
be
the
in a
tree and die.
different- yeah.
And
So-
in the other life, somehow I spun out and got around it like I did. I
So
have
you're
no
saying
idea.
you're dead in the multiverse?
I went straight at that
Sure.
tree. I know that.
Fact.
Like,
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, you definitely died then in that split
Maybe.
Now, I'm trying to understand this. You're saying that maybe in another life you died. It seems really weird.
You ever? Yeah.
What are you talking? I'm trying to understand.
In one universe, I die. Every time there's a decision that is made like that, where you die,
There's a
a
split.
split where you don't die in another universe.
You are like a cat with 9 lives because
Right.
you also have crashed the 4-wheeler into the creek one time.
And you didn't die.
And there was fucking alligators in there.
There are gators in there.
We were in there all night trying to get that thing out too. Thank God they
You
didn't
got
come.
moccasins and shit.
Yeah, that and the spiders.
I'm
were
glad you
spiders,
ain't.
a
I'm
lot of
glad you
spiders.
ain't killed me when I was on the back with you. 'Cause
He's a
I
real
would've-
life Florida
for
man.
real, boy. I was.
He was driving then, and he was driving real crazy when we used to ride the side by side, and we put him in the back one time. Do you remember that
I ain't
ride? Look at his face.
I definitely remember
No,
that.
no, no, no,
He
no.
was he
I
was
would never
he
volunteer
was
for
almost
that shit.
screaming in
Hey,
the
look,
back of
hey,
the back of the thing.
I was in the back of that motherfucker. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, "Hey, look, bro, y'all gotta let me off this bitch. That shit was just."
Yeah.
You have to be very careful on these machines. They're very strong, very fast.
Don't
and,
ride on the back with them motherfucker. You crazy?
Thank you, Gentry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, I almost learned that the hard way too, but Ginger told me to like let go, and I followed the instructions when he first told me like, hey, if it seemed like it's too much, or you do something, just let go.
We were having a great ride. I would have never thought
Yeah,
this
were
could.
you?
I would have never thought this could have happened.
Man,
Honestly, it just
you fell in the ditch though.
Yeah.
no. That's a
He
different
doesn't
time.
understand.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay,
understand.
okay.
Shit the same,
All right,
bro.
I get it. I
you
get it.
crashed in the fucking water, bro.
I did.
Your driving privilege should have been revoked the first time.
That's what
true.
I was saying.
My girlfriend said that.
I agree.
At least for 6 months
At
to a
least for
year.
6 months.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
She
had to
just
earn that
texted
shit
me, by
back.
the way.
Oh
See
yes.
what she says.
That's
your
how's your
ass
arm
getting-
feeling?
Let's move on to our next topic. You know, there's a big fight coming up in July. I don't know how many of you are excited about it, but it's Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
going
was
down.
a joke.
No, it's really going
real.
down.
I
I was
thought it was,
concerned,
too.
though, because over the weekend, I don't know if you saw, but Mike Tyson had a health scare.
Smoke too much weed.
He was on a plane, and they had to have medics help him off, and he got into a wheelchair. I think we have some footage. If we could roll some of the tape, we have footage from what happened to Mike Tyson. Go ahead and roll.
Heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson had a brief medical scare earlier today during a cross-country flight from Miami to Los Angeles. According to TMZ, paramedics had to be called on board the United Airlines flight. The 57-year-old
I don't know what's going on with the audio, but Mike Tyson had a
Are they
medical
high
scare.
in there?
He probably was on shrooms. You know, he be doing all them damn shrooms and shit, but he be eating like a whole handful. So.
He needs to be training.
Yeah.
Well, what
I don't think he needs to
Jake
train for
Paul
Jake
was
Paul.
calling him out. Jake Paul was calling him out, saying that he's full of shit and he didn't have an on-air scare. He's just scared to fight.
Oh man,
Jason Paul.
I don't think
Jason Paul, whatever.
Jake
the hell,
Paul.
one of them.
Jake, yeah, whatever. Just
One of them
Jake.
damn
Bro,
Paul!
you're right. You seen that
Yeah,
man
that's
training? You seen how he training, bro? That man, bro. Did you see
me-
Mike Tyson training?
To me, it looks like Mike Tyson is faster and stronger in the videos, but again, he's older, so he may wear out faster, and that's really, you got to
Dude,
gas.
he's gonna hit that dude twice, and he's gonna be on the canvas.
I feel like I agree with you.
Bro, Mike Tyson, we couldn't even knock him out on Punch Out. When
Nah.
You had to wait for him to blink his
You gotta
eyes.
wait for him like to blink just to hit him.
And then you move out of the way. You got to star punch him.
The only
I know
person
how to
beat him
him.
was Evander Holyfield, and he bit his ear off. So shit.
Yeah, that was
fucked up.
Buster Douglas.
And,
fucked his
no,
ass
and
up.
Lennox Lewis, Lennox Lewis, because we went to that fight at the Pyramid down in Memphis, and we thought Mike had a shot at that, and then he
Pun
just fucking,
intended.
and this motherfucker just blew it. Like, man, suckers, man, spend all that goddamn money.
I remember I was such a Mike fan when that happened. I didn't like Evander Holyfield that I was like, maybe it was like a strategy. He bit his ear and he was gonna. I was such a fan.
Yes.
I was like, he's not losing his mind.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
He was losing his mind.
You're still that way.
Man.
You're still that way.
Mike Tyson has 50 wins, 44 of them knockouts, and overall in his career, 6 losses. He has 2 no contests. He had 2 big wars with Evander Holyfield. He had fights against Lennox Lewis.
Those were good fights.
Michael Spinks also surprised him.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I saw that one.
I didn't like Lennox Lewis either because he was from England, mate, and it was like Mike Tyson was American, and he was the English guy.
What's
and
up
it
with
kind
you?
of was, and it was kind of like that though, because we was the same way. We was like, man, fuck Lennox Lewis.
I'm a proud American.
Knock his ass
Why
out.
He should be.
Why do white people don't like British? My wife is white, and she
don't
don't like British people. She be like, I don't want to
That's
watch
the
television if
enemies.
they talking British.
Redcoats.
I'm like, damn, babe.
Redcoats.
I want to
Because
watch.
That was 200
because
years ago.
they have horrible food and bad teeth. That's why.
But she watches All American and an all-star actor when he do an interview. The man from England, but I'm like, but he play football, but he really don't play football. He play football where you kick it, soccer.
So when does she say?
yeah.
When does she say she doesn't
Football.
like the accent?
When I try to turn on some shit with the accents, and she was like, I can't watch.
She
this
doesn't
stuff.
like Ed Sheeran. He's from the UK.
She don't listen to
Nobody
no,
likes
She don't
Ed
like
Sheeran.
Adele.
My wife is
Nobody
don't
likes
listen to,
Adele.
My wife listen to Master P.
well, I think.
I like her. Hell
She
yeah,
a no limit
Master
soldier.
P.
My wife is no
Goddamn
limit
right.
soldier.
Yes,
Okay.
That's
true.
what I'm talking about.
Shouts out to Lisa. Baby.
Shouts out
So,
to Lisa.
who you taking in the fight, Dirty Red? You like Mike Tyson at 55 to beat Jake Paul?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Please do.
Mike Tyson, if he get in that body, he gonna destroy him. He just got to get to the body. Jake Paul gonna come out swinging wild, so he might get lucky. He could, cause the man is old, and his chin might. We don't know what his chin like, but all I know is all the training videos that I seen. Man, he gonna fuck his body up, bro. Ain't no way he can't fuck his body, cause he's just so powerful. Like, I ain't getting in the ring with Mike Tyson, and I'm 39 years old. I ain't fighting him.
He's a fucking bulldog, dude.
Oh,
You
fuck
can't.
that. I'll
There's
fight his
nothing
ass.
to punch.
I mean, you know what the outcome
Like,
gonna be.
he
but
comes
fuck
at
that.
you
If
like-
Mike Tyson want to fight me, I ain't ducking. The check got to be right too. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? I ain't just walking there just to be.
He would knock
Get
you
my
the
ass
fuck
kicked.
out,
Miles,
bro.
I'm up and found his ass. I'm for 4 miles. Up and found his ass.
Yeah, right. Somebody offer you $20.
Get his ass.
Let me
out
tell you,
there.
you be drunk in the club, you be like, fuck is that? Fuck a Mike Tyson.
I only think
I'll
one
never say that.
thing I wouldn't agree with. I think Jake Paul is going to try to come out and not throw wild in the beginning, but try to be more defensive to try to wear him out.
Sure. That would
And
be
stay
smart.
away
You know
from
what?
what
That
you're
would
talking
be
That
about.
would be smart.
I think that's what he's gonna try to do. Now, is it gonna work? I don't know. Who do I think is gonna win? I want to say Mike Tyson's gonna win. I really want Mike Tyson to win, but man,
Facts.
it could be a setup and it could be just something promotional for Jake Paul. But
Oh no, no.
Mike ain't gonna
No,
throw
Mike
his
ain't
name
finna
out there like
jeopardize
that.
his credibility for that motherfucker. Like, who the fuck is he anyway?
Well, Mike Tyson's getting $20 million, and I know Mike is he's hurting a little bit for money. He's blown all of his money. And
I thought he's selling weed. I don't know. His papers are like
He
18
got mushrooms, too.
motherfucking dollars.
The papers
That
got
motherfucker should be
mushrooms.
doing all right.
was this the weirdest weigh-in of all time, or was this the weirdest weigh-in of all? I'm sure there have been some weird
Oh, they
ones,
about the same
but
height.
this one was
almost.
weird.
They almost about the same height.
Almost.
do we have the clip of Mike Tyson saying that he got a hard-on seeing Jake Paul in a video when he was 16? Because it is slightly disturbing hearing him say this. I know we had some audio trouble from the truck, but let's see if we can roll that tape.
Do you think he might try to rape him?
Mike Tyson played the
I
tambourine
want to
there?
kiss Mike's big juicy lips.
Yuck.
Oh, it's getting real
Oh,
weird.
yeah, wow. That's a little sus.
to kiss me?
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
Indeed.
It's kind of racist.
Listen to
That's
this.
so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing that little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
Hey, Rex.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa. What
Hey.
the?
It's gonna be a no for me.
Did he say that right?
It's gonna be a no for me.
It's an erection, sir.
Oh yeah!
God dang, bro.
Hey, look, boy.
Isn't that's a little weird, don't you think?
That's a whole lot of weird, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean,
I worry about
look.
Mike because I know Memphis, me and TomKat were at an event in Las Vegas. This was back in like 2019. So we're talking 5 years ago. And I met Mike Tyson and sized him up. We took a picture with him, talked to him for about 10, 15 minutes. He seemed like an old, frail man to me.
That was a weird day.
And
I've never seen him look like that. He looked that day.
But we actually saw him with our own two eyes in person.
But you know what? And
That's
I was
true.
standing next to him, and I'm not
He's
one
not,
to front.
he's not a really big guy.
He's not, but at the same time, like, that's still fucking Mike Tyson. Yo.
Oh, he's a legend.
Facts.
Yeah, like,
You're a
because I don't want to
legend.
do nothing crazy, because I remember he smelled like weed. I'm like, oh, so Mike been smoking. So I'm like, that's what's up, you know? And then I was still like, I was a slight bit nervous, because you still got to remember who you standing next to. You don't know what could kirk his ass out. And then he punched you, and he's like, "Man, I got stole on by Mike Tyson."
Hey, Memphis, he was smoking that loud. What did he smell
Oh
loud?
man, he smelled great.
I bet
Man,
the
he smelled
best
great.
shit, dude.
Damn,
I
boy.
bet,
Smelled
man.
great.
You
Fuck.
should have got some trees off of him. Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, for what? We was in Vegas. We was everywhere.
Cool.
At least he had weed. When I was with goddamn, what's
we
his
had
name?
weed. It's free. It's legal there. You
Flavor
go to
Flav
just
ain't
buy it at
have
the
no
store
weed.
there.
Flavor Flav smoked all my weed when I was with him.
Why you let him do it?
Cause he ain't had no weed in his Flavor Flav.
Man,
Shit.
it's all, he get 2 puffs. That's it.
Did he tell you the time when you met him?
What time is it?
You know what? He had a
Artists
clock
always
on.
do that
He had a
shit.
clock on and shit, and but he didn't have no weed. I'm like, nigga, you supposed to have. Oh, excuse me. Well, you know what I mean. Nigga, you supposed to have weed, but you know.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. This is a wild and wacky one. I couldn't believe it when I saw this story. There's this broad named Amaranth. She's kind of hot, depending on what you're into. Redhead. This woman sells her farts on social media.
Interesting.
She calls it a cutie patootie. There she is. If you're watching us on YouTube and on Twitch and on Facebook, there's Amaranth. You see her on the screen. Big set of fun bags on her. Redhead. And you see the little jar she's holding in her hand.
Rancid.
Zoom in on that.
Is that fart?
Fucking rancid.
That is, she puts a sliver of her hair in there and then she farts.
That'd be nasty.
Would you
No.
would you pay for, I mean, who's paying for this kind of crap? What is going on?
Asian men.
Weirdos out here.
Asian men, you right about the Asian, because the Asian people they
They
don't
do
even
crazy
have,
shit like
they just
that.
do retarded. With napkins and
Japan.
shit.
Yeah.
You got to play the video games to really understand how the Japanese people think, like, because the video games have it in there.
Are we being offensive?
Well, we have one
I
of the.
mean, I'm just being honest.
We have one
I'm
of
not
the
being
jars here,
racist.
so we're gonna see who wants to sniff it.
Well,
You got a jar here? Seriously?
No, just
It's
kidding.
TomKat.
No, but you know, there's a bunch
Would
of
you
weirdos
sniff it
out
if
here.
I had
a
one?
jar, but
Would
ain't
you
no
sniff it?
farts
You
in
know
all
what?
kind of
I
weird
was about to
shit.
sniff
You would
it.
sniff it?
I was about to
Shit.
sniff that shit. I was about to like, let me smell it.
If,
Why
see
would
if we
you do
can,
that? Don't do
can
that.
we roll the video from the truck?
Roll that beautiful bean
We
footage.
actually have some footage. This is Amaranth bottling up her farts. Let's take a
Nah,
take a
bro,
look.
hold on.
Can we hear it or no? We don't have any audio, but she's dropping it into there. She's putting her hair in there. Now look at her. She's putting it down onto the chair.
Come on, man. Nah.
Now here she goes. Look, one made to order fart.
She's doing it through her pants? Fuck that, man.
She filled that bitch up.
I want a bare ass
Get
fart.
naked.
She's lying.
I want
She's
a
not
bare ass
farting.
fart. She isn't. She's lying.
How's a
And
fart
it's
gonna
through
get
her
through that
pants.
thick ass dress?
Them pants. Yeah. And
She
besides,
also
how does her
autographs
ass look?
Let me tell you by somebody who has lit farts
Bruh.
on fire before. You
Is
got
it-
it. You can't bottle a fart.
You got to put the pants down.
Yeah.
You got to
It's
put the
gotta be
pants
bare
down.
ass.
It better
Bare
bare
ass.
ass.
Yeah.
That methane comes straight out.
And it's got, you got to see the ass. If
That
I'm paying
methane-
for that fart, I got to see that ass. This got to be a nice ass.
Man, see, that just goes to show you how weird people
I'm
is.
kidding.
out
I
here,
would
man.
never pay
Like,
for
If
that.
there's a little
yeah,
turd
you
in
would.
there, that's extra.
If
Look,
that
there's
it got a
a little shit
A
on
little
the hair.
spread in there. Look at that. Nasty. Yuck. There's some nasty ass people out here, dog.
Do you,
It's
think,
true.
do you think maybe we could sell TomKat scab on the internet? Possibly?
You know what?
Somebody we might.
Somebody
People
probably
who
buy
really
that
like
shit.
Nike.
True.
You gotta
If I
fi-
could get it all off in one piece, we might be able to.
No
Well, we're
way.
gonna have to put like a certain kind of ointment
cut
so it
that
can
shit
scab
off.
up, and then we'd have to rip it all
You
off.
put
like
that
in one
aloe
way.
on there. I got aloe at my house. You just bring some aloe. That's
I
all
do
you
too.
need.
Yeah, I got some.
Put some coconut oil on that shit.
Cocoa
Put
butter.
some duct tape on that motherfucker.
That's how you take it off with the duct
They
tape.
gonna pull that motherfucker straight off.
This just goes to show you, as men, we have problems because I guarantee you, a woman is not buying a fart in a jar,
How you
Hell
know?
no.
and a woman is never gonna buy a scab off of a man.
Man, please.
or a
I can sell.
strand of hair.
I can sell some of my pubic hair right now to a chick and she
Man,
buy
ain't
it.
nobody buying your
I
Brillo
don't know
pad.
about
on the
that.
internet.
All right. You ain't ready to hit that
Y'all,
shut up
y'all,
button yet.
y'all understand.
Hey,
Nah,
I'm
'cause
about to-
I'm enjoying you
that
guys.
bitch.
This is entertaining. What are you talking
It
about?
is funny.
We got that Memphis over there. He goes to Christmas
I
past.
know
and
where
shit.
that. It's the coming out of the
wall.
It's the
I'm here,
lion
baby.
right here. It's the
Lion head,
lion
yeah.
head.
I'm here. I'm telling you, my spirit's
We
always
should have the
here,
eyes
baby.
light up every
Yeah,
time
I
he
was
talks.
just thinking that. Get out of my head.
Hey, thank you, Memphis. I appreciate you letting me even
Oh,
do
for
this.
sure,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
For
For
sure,
real.
man.
You
know
should
I'm-
come every week, man. This is fun.
Yeah, and Ramo, you keep your ass home.
He's not allowed.
Why? No, but I mean, we get another camera and shit. I'm
Goddamn,
not
that was some
saying take you
shade,
out,
boy. That
dog.
little
Yeah, he
shade.
think Rainbow be thinking he's slick. We trying to
No,
throw ones
no.
and shit. He do like
Nah,
I be letting his ass off.
I
the
may
hook
get
most
another
times.
get another camera and make him part of the team.
Well, Memphis
Come
is
on,
definitely not allowing him to have the spotlight as he is hanging around for the entire show.
Well, I ain't got to go for like another 10 minutes. So, I mean, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
good,
It's
I
all-
got enough
it's-
time to get
We
to where I
like
need
you.
to
We
get
like
to.
you. I mean,
It's all good.
Yeah.
But when
This
you
is fun.
when you leave the hood figure coming out, come on, hood figure, it's coming out.
I see it.
The hood figure.
Seems like more you drink out that cup, more you drink out that cup.
Better keep that boy in the goddamn hood now.
Hey man, listen,
crunk cup.
dope boy, baby, boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Hood boys only. Hood boys only.
Smoke weed every day.
We need some of that. Fire it
co-sign all
up. Who got a
that.
vape pen?
Yeah, where's it at? Pass it around.
Dang, nobody got a vape pen.
Nobody's got a vape pen.
Well, damn, I could have stopped by Merlins and grabbed something.
Yeah, we do have a game coming up. We're gonna play "What Is This and What Is It For" from Merlin's Smoke Shop.
Speaking of Merlin,
That is coming up here momentarily.
yeah, buddy.
I feel like
you want to
I'm
buy
gonna
some
lose bad.
kratom?
But it is on to our next topic, as we are only 5 months away from the upcoming election. 5 months. I think it's November the 5th. It's on
Now, is this a state
Tuesday.
or federal election?
This is a big election, not erection.
This is the last election in America. If you believe the Dems.
It's not that shit.
Easy, Tom.
He's stupid.
All right. I'm just kidding.
We have a lot
Can
to
he
talk
hit the button
about
on
here.
himself?
Guilty is trending on Twitter today. Why, you ask, is guilty trending on Twitter? Well,
They're deliberating in the Trump trial.
they are. That criminal hush money trial
And it's
deliberation is happening, and a verdict could come down as quick as today, right, TomKat?
That's right. Today or tomorrow. And it's guilty until proven innocent in America now. So
Man, he did
Off
that
of his
shit.
head.
He did that shit, man.
he did what? What'd he do?
did all that shit.
What'd he do?
If R. Kelly did that
Walk
shit,
right
he
into
did
it.
that shit.
What exactly did he do?
I don't even know,
See?
but he did it.
Walk
I know
right
he-
into it.
He paid that bitch, and then she sucked his dick, and he paid it. And
But
then
that's not
yeah.
illegal.
He tried to hide the money.
It's not illegal either.
It ain't.
It's
He didn't do it. His lawyer did it.
It's-
Anyway.
No.
If I was
come
a
on.
soldier in
But
the
he
army,
lawyer did
But
it.
he paid
That's
him
like
back.
you hire an electrician to come to your house. You know what the electrician's doing? No, you just hire him to do your electric. That's
on,
what a lawyer does.
so when I
That's-
was when
that
I,
is
the
so
lawyer sets up the
irresponsible.
NDA.
Come on, dude.
when I was in the army, we had something called unbecoming of a soldier. So that means like if you do something that's unbecoming of a soldier, you can lose your rank. So if I can lose my rank in the army, why the hell he can't lose his rank? I'm just saying,
He
bro.
did. He got kicked out of the White House.
I'm just saying.
He lost. He
He
didn't get kicked
lost.
out. The motherfucker lost.
He
Motherfucker
lost,
lost.
but we have another election coming
Sure,
up, as we're talking about.
Hmm.
I think the one thing is whether he's found guilty or innocent, they've shown it isn't going to change the polls at all.
Oh no,
No,
it ain't.
yeah.
Don't
Because
matter.
the people who are going to vote for him are going to vote for him.
Yeah,
so,
facts.
People have tuned out. They're ready to vote for who they're ready to vote
just
for.
tired of-
It's game time.
I mean,
Well, that's what I keep saying every time we talk about it. It's like we can beat this shit till we're dead in the head, but you know what?
Right.
We're going to find out in November, and that's just what's going to happen.
Sleepy Joe, man,
All
he
these-
gonna be sleep, so he ain't gonna win. So,
So-
he-
You know, but the thing about him,
man.
he's old as hell, but he has the youngest cabinet to ever serve and the most diverse
what you know that is?
to
though?
ever serve our country. So like, and they're doing some pretty decent things. So like
what?
What? Well,
Chicken butt.
our economy's doing well. I mean, there's a lot of things going on that look pretty good.
That's a fact.
People are making money. Like
people coming to
things
the
cost a
studio.
lot, but we also have to also understand that corporations are making hand over fist way more money than they've ever made in their life. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that we could blame on this. And, you know, if we're expecting America's Mr. Corporation to check the corporations into bowing down to the consumer, I don't buy that. I'm sorry.
He's
I just
going
can't.
to release the regulations on the energy sector, and this country's going to fucking skyrocket. if
No,
he
it's
gets
not,
that.
because they're going to go.
But you'll see how hot it is outside.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Man, we need to be trying to save the world, man.
Yeah.
You talking about making more energy?
We look to save us a couple dollars, because that's what's going to happen.
You're
Okay,
not. Listen, can I talk for 5 seconds? Because you've been talking for a little bit.
You do have the shut up button, TomKat.
I could do that, but I have no one to argue with.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're talking.
You're not saving the world by using an electric car. It takes a shit ton of earth movers that are using diesel fuel to mine the shit out of the earth to get the battery to make that car out of cobalt, and then they don't even know what to do with the batteries. So it is not really true that not using and getting oil and get cheap clean gas.
I agree.
Is good.
I agree with you.
But you don't
it's a Band-Aid. He's right, and it does cause us a lot of
future
problems
technology, and
for
it's
our
coming.
future. But here's the thing, and this is something we need to look up, and this is true as fuck. There have been several engineers who have made motors that have ran 200 miles off a gallon of gas. All right, that made carburetors that did that for cars. They try to get that shit patent. They're dead now.
Oh yeah,
all right.
Yeah, facts.
We have
That's
engineers who have made boxes that produce enough energy to run a house for free. He's dead now. Okay, so honestly, I don't believe that the oil company is in it for our best fucking interest. I think they're in it for
Maybe you could invent something.
I would like to. I would like to, but we need to
He's
look
dead
into
now.
that.
No, I think that TomKat. I think that TomKat would actually
good one,
benefit from an electric vehicle, because then it would actually fucking stop before he wrecks some shit. Obviously, you can't fucking drive shit.
Yeah.
We need fossil fuels. This motherfucker can't even drive a 4-wheeler.
That's great. That's
It's just crazy.
I mean, he ain't lying, Tom.
What's going on over here?
You didn't think he was gonna get off the hook
I
that
told
easy,
you we
right?
need to have him every week.
Like,
I
you know,
love
you
it.
get
That's
an electric
great.
vehicle, that shit just stops. When you just let it go, it just stops.
It does look like gas is going to be a hot commodity for a long time.
Especially for this motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit ain't going down. You know, look,
People
I've
love
been
gas.
alive. I've been alive 50 years, and I can promise you one thing: there's not one time in history I can remember people saying, "Damn, you know what? We make enough money to pay for fucking groceries and buy gas." Motherfuckers always have been complaining about that shit since the beginning of the fucking. They've started that shit, so no, it's not going back to whatever the fuck it was. It's not gonna.
So
you just gotta make more your own money,
just gotta
and
make
that's
more.
what they're proving. You got to do your own
That's
shit.
a signature move, boy.
Facts.
2 penises in the
Yes,
face move.
I'd like to hear from
Signature move.
Dirty
Double
Red. If you could tell us who you are voting for in 5 months, if you're voting at all, and do you support Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Well, I'm not voting for anybody, because I'm a convicted felon and I owe the clerk of court some money, and I never paid them all the money, because I'm not finna pay a poll tax to vote for none of them motherfuckers, because they don't really do shit for me on a day-to-day. Honestly, when I wake up in the morning,
Bingo.
I'm the only one that motherfucking make it happen.
Bingo.
So it's like
Are
whatever
you his
they got going
overdubbed
on,
hype man? Shut up.
they just
I'm
ain't,
fucking with you.
you know, it just don't matter to me. I mean, but if I could vote,
Hit the shut up button.
if I
you
could
fucker.
vote for, and I had to vote, like say if I had to make a vote, it would probably be for me.
You
I like
just
it.
vote for yourself.
I like me.
He can write
I
himself
like me.
in.
I like
me.
me. Y'all go get that.
That's his
That's
song,
it.
so look it up.
Let's
Dirty
do it.
Red.
I was
I like
up
me.
here
Let's
doing
do
a damn plug and shit. What the
I should
fuck?
plug my
I
songs
got my
more.
cup too.
He does. He got his direct
I got
cup.
my little, my cup. My wife bought me.
Go find my song too. I stay on my job.
That's
T
great.
came
Terrible.
promoted a damn song this whole time, and now he all of a sudden want to start promoting stuff.
I thought it was a good idea just then.
Do we have the footage from Robert De Niro? Not a big fan of Donald Trump. I read that the Biden campaign sent him to go to the streets of New York right outside. the
No, this here's
God.
Reservoir
Of course you're gonna hear
Slobs
that.
is right here is what you're looking
he's-
at here.
he's
Look at
always
this guy
been-
still wearing a mask outside.
I think this is personally
Hey,
raging bullshit.
Go
if you
back, go
ask
back,
me.
go back. Ain't that that look like the black dude look like
He's always been against
No,
Trump.
don't even
That's
look
Suge
like
Knight.
Suge.
It
He like
is.
Suge Knight,
Suge
bro.
Day because he's outside.
All
It's
right,
Suge Knight.
let's listen to the tape. Roll the tape. This is Robert De Niro speaking outside of the Trump
Used to
courthouse.
tolerate him when he was just another grubby real estate hustler masquerading as a big shot. But this city is pretty accommodating. We make room for clowns, but not a person like Trump who will eventually run the country. That does not work, and we all know that. But around the country, people who didn't know him,
Somebody fart just then?
as we did, started to support him. They bought
Looks like
into
we got
his bull-
Goodfellas right behind him.
That's what I was finna say.
Well, those are January 6 cops.
Are they?
Those
got
are two
hurt.
cops that got their
Outrageous
asses whooped by the
lies.
protesters, those two guys. The one guy talks.
Oh, there you go. So
So Robert De
there are
Niro
people that
obviously
did get hurt.
not a fan of Donald
They
Trump.
got hurt. They
Well, you
didn't
know-
get killed.
Well, you know, Robert De Niro
Oh, they
wife.
should have.
But did you die? I mean, get the fuck out.
You know,
I'm kidding.
you know,
Jackass.
Robert De Niro wife is black,
Cannot hurt
and
that.
his kids are mixed. So he probably just, he gonna side. You know what I'm saying? He probably picking his wife probably like, hey, you better not vote for that motherfucker.
Well, what you didn't show was
You know,
that he got
like-
heckled like crazy, and then he started to lose it, and the whole shit up went off the rails.
Oh,
so
that?
yeah,
He got
yeah.
heckled.
Yeah, there's a dude in the front row, which is kind of
Oh,
funny because
sure.
the dude in the front row starts talking mad crap like those guys behind you are traitors. And he could have just not said anything, but he says what the guy says into the microphone. Oh, they're traitors? Oh, yeah? And he like amplifies what the guy said.
Yeah, that's
He
pretty
could have just
fucked up.
ignored the guy.
I
but-
ain't never really forget him for when they killed Jimmy Hoffa in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That was a good movie though.
It was just long as fuck.
Oh,
Well,
so was
That was one of
Irishman.
them Tarantino films. or some
Charlemagne
shit.
the God was on Greg Gutfeld last night, which is on Fox News, if you guys don't know. So it's a late night show. Charlemagne was on there, and he was like, look, I got TDS. I'm worried Trump isn't going to leave. So that he's kind of saying what Robert De Niro was saying. People who like Trump are saying, that's not going to happen. He left last time. And some
Not
people
really.
have full-on TDS.
They're still debating that.
TDS, what is that?
It means Trump derangement syndrome.
What is the
It
Trump?
means you,
derangement?
think, you freak out when people talk about Trump maybe being the president or anything
I mean,
that has to do with Trump.
I kind of realize it don't even matter.
It doesn't.
It don't even matter. When I wake up in the morning, if I don't turn on the news, none of that shit matter. It really don't. If I don't turn on the news,
It does to some people.
isolate.
The voting, it does because
Just
it can change a ton of about how much, you may not believe it, but how much you're paying in taxes, how much you're paying for your commodities, how much you're paying in energy costs. They
Right,
can
well, he's the one
all
who
be
raised
changed.
our
But that's
taxes.
He didn't raise our taxes.
He
and
did
Joe
raise our
Biden is
taxes.
about to raise.
No,
Joe Biden is about to
wrong.
let the tax
He
credit
raised them-
expire and raise our taxes.
He
if gets
raised
it
our
again.
taxes until 27. The middle class's taxes brackets go up
you
every
can-
year.
We
because of
argue
his
about this a lot,
policy.
right?
It's true. Look it up.
People have been telling
Okay.
Americans, hey, the economy's better. You're doing better. Trump did all this to raise your taxes. He was way worse.
No,
People
I
don't
didn't say that.
People don't believe that because they felt it. They know what they were dealing with before COVID during Trump. Shit was good. Motherfuckers
Because
were
Obama,
spending
because
like
Obama,
a
because
motherfucker.
of Obama,
Because of Obama.
because of
No, it's
Obama
not.
left
Because
them the
of
best
Obama.
goddamn economy we've
Because of
seen
Obama.
in years.
Let's keep it real.
I'm glad you guys
why.
stopped me from talking there. That was real good.
No,
Good-
you was
good
going
job,
on and on
guys.
for a
True.
minute
We
anyway.
wanna
No,
put
you
that
gotta,
in
you
there.
gotta be.
pussy too.
You
You
was
gotta
going
have-
Hit it.
on.
You have to be honest
He hit it.
because the
We gonna
economy
from Memphis.
He inherited a great economy. He did, and on his way out, he tanked the economy and put us even more trillions of
Are
dollars.
you using the shut up button?
I've been
TomKat?
used it.
Who did you use it on?
Who's talking?
Oh,
Who did you use it on?
Memphis.
Memphis, he just started to say something. How you gonna do him like that?
Because
I know
That's
you're
how it
ghosty
works.
shit, but goddamn, let Casper talk.
Shut up. Shut up.
Everybody, shut up.
God damn, fuck off. God
Looks
damn.
like TomKat has used the button on Memphis, unfortunately.
Because
just because he was talking, I'm just fucking with
his
Memphis.
pussy was hurt. Because when he going on Trump, he just loved that motherfucker
No,
so much.
that's really
bro.
not what happened. What
That's
happened was
really
I
what
was
it
making
is,
a
bro.
point. You guys all said because of Obama's economy, and that helped Trump. I don't believe that, right? A lot of people don't believe that, but you guys are so convinced of that, and you can all scream it in unison.
Sure.
But that doesn't force me to believe what you believe.
It's the
or
facts.
or doesn't
a
make me
fact.
stupid for believing what I believe.
The numbers state
Bro,
it.
The numbers
numbers
state
facts.
what? Numbers state what?
Everything. Obama had a great economy going on when
Okay,
Trump took
great.
over.
Obama
And Obama is the numbers. What numbers state that Trump's economy is
Look
because of Obama?
Dude,
what
I
numbers?
can't sit here and recite fucking numbers for you.
Well, then don't try to act like you can, motherfucker.
His Rain Man.
Whatever.
Are you
He's
Rain
so
Man?
mad. He's so mad.
Are you Rain Man?
He's so mad.
Can you
Dude.
recite
It's
him?
facts, dude.
No,
Go look 'em
what
up.
I told you was
Do
real
your
simple.
research. You didn't do your research.
Let me talk
apparently.
real quick.
Go ahead.
What I said was real simple.
Sure.
You can try to state all those facts and get all
Yeah.
contorted, which is you guys try to do.
It's true.
But everyday Americans ain't feeling that, and it's about what we're feeling. I get to go in there and pull that lever. You don't get to tell me what to do, and you don't get to tell any of the other Americans. You can call us stupid all you
I
want.
don't.
We're going
I
to go on
don't.
patang, patang,
Don't.
Trump,
Go ahead.
boop, all day long.
Go
Because
ahead.
fuck you, you can say what you want.
Go ahead.
What I'm feeling is what matters.
Good.
And what everyone else is
Good for
feeling is what
you.
matters for when they vote.
Sure.
You vote the way you
Damn,
want to
y'all.
vote.
100%. I
What?
agree with you.
Hey,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Hey, listen. If
Why
I
are you freaking out?
Hey, you know what's crazy? If
I'm having a good time freaking
If I
out.
had
Oh,
this
okay.
much support from my motherfucking brother over here,
Yeah.
I'd be goddamn
that-
rich.
That's
boy.
why I
swear
love
to
it.
God,
He's
boy.
done. He's done.
I swear to
That's one
God.
thing you can say about him. Like when he
Hey, he
believes
go
what
hard.
he believes, that's fine. That's
But you
good.
know what? He go
I
hard,
love him for that.
and I'm cool with that. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, TomKat, I ain't never seen nobody get off their ass and do for you but you. Not
You're
Trump.
right.
That's all I'm saying,
The reason
bro.
I'm sticking up for this guy right now is
That's
I
all
feel
I'm
like they're
saying, man.
railroading this guy. I was cool supporting Trump, whatever. When everything happened and Trump went away for a while, I wasn't even thinking about Trump, right?
Sure.
But then when they started prosecuting this guy and raiding his fucking house and going through his wife's fucking shit in a room, right? The former first lady, and throwing his ass, trying to throw him in prison. Now he has my support because I'm an American. We don't like that
Man,
shit.
they do that
we
shit.
don't like that shit.
They do
do
that
it to
shit to
everybody.
niggas every day in the
Yeah,
hood, man.
yeah,
God,
they do.
they do that
They
shit
do.
for far
They
less,
do.
man. Everybody trying to hear that
They
shit,
do
man. What
that.
you talking
They
about
do,
right now, bro?
TomKat. It's
I ain't
true.
even gonna lie to you, bro. That shit you talking about, that is a straight up cop out, man.
It's true though. It's
What
true.
am I copping out? I'm standing up for the guy.
Nobody trying to hear that shit you talking about. They do that shit for
If
far
I was
less in the
copping
hood,
out, I'd
bro.
be like,
Come on,
talking
man.
about.
They don't see that.
I'd
See,
be
they
going
don't
Joe
understand.
Biden.
They
If
don't
I
understand.
shit,
You
bro.
don't
Come on,
understand.
in the industry
But
I'm
he
in,
should, though.
in the industry I'm in, if I was a cop out, I'd be like Joe Biden, and it'd be real easy for me.
Bro, that
I'd be
dude-
easy street.
They winning
It's
them.
not easy being somebody who's like,
100%.
I'm not going with
I feel
everybody
you.
else.
I feel you. I feel you.
I don't agree with that.
I feel you.
All right,
You're
let's
good.
let's move on to
You're
our next
good,
topic.
dog.
We have 5 more months to talk about this.
Why you had to play with the family?
Why? Why?
Motherfucker.
Let's move on again. Let's move on again.
TomKat already got blood pressure
Let's do
issues.
something fun.
Jeez.
Don't die over here, damn,
The
bro.
plus coming out.
Drink some hydrate.
Fucking Trump.
You need
That'll
some
be a
fucking.
good. That'll be a good one.
You know what you need? You need a tomahawk with Trump on that bitch. So you can be like,
He got one.
where is that?
In his front yard.
I don't know why I get so fired up, but I do. I feel like this poor guy's getting fucking railroaded,
Yeah.
and he ain't the devil, and he ain't fucking Hitler.
I mean, they railroad all my people. Fuck,
Let's
fuck
talk-
that.
I understand that.
Let's talk about
I
something
understand
fun.
how you feel,
Let's
though.
talk about something
You're
fun.
good.
I went to this place where it's time to play a game for the shut up button. Dirty Red, you will be playing on behalf of Memphis, who has been shut up on this show by TomKat. You shut him
That's
up.
why he left.
And
That's
he
fucked
left.
up, man. Dog left, man. Fucked up,
I
man.
should have did that way earlier.
This man didn't
No, I'm
hit
just
the button,
kidding.
man.
What
I'm
took you
just
so long?
kidding.
What
Just
took
kidding.
But you will be playing for the right to have the shut up button for next week for Memphis when he
Okay,
returns.
10-4.
So you've been to this smoke shop here around the corner from the
Yes, I
studio.
have. Yes, I have. Shout out to Merlins. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Merlins, man.
Shout out.
You know.
Shout out
But
to
I
Merlins.
have been there.
There's a picture of me at the smoke shop.
That's wonderful.
Wait, we didn't got
See,
that. Wait,
hey, how the fuck is this contest fair?
Hold on, bro.
I told.
When they have that there?
This,
When they got that, what the fuck?
this is TomKat
Is that a paper?
at
No,
Merlins.
it's just a giant like blow
Wow.
up those my toes.
okay.
That gotta clip my nails.
So this is TomKat at Merlins. This is a smoke shop that we like to go to that's only a mile away from the studio.
Nice music, by the way.
But when
I made that.
A bit offensive.
Oh, my boy.
when I went to Merlins
Yeah.
to go there, I like drinking this kratom stuff. It's relaxing. But I went to Merlins and I started
That's
looking
right.
around the shop and I thought to myself, what the hell is all this shit that this guy
Oh
sells?
my god. Oh
He
my
sells
god.
some crazy stuff, that Merlin.
Oh, yeah, it's some
So-
suggestive shit there, too. Some shit. Yeah, I've seen it. I was
So-
like, what the fuck is this?
I took some pictures of some items from Merlin's, and I figure this week's game will be, I'm going to flash a photo up on the screen.
All right.
For those of you watching on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, you'll see it. If you're listening to the podcast, I suggest you follow us on one of those platforms so you can see it.
Wait.
So this is the first thing I saw. I'll tell you what this does. because it says it on the box.
I can see what it does.
It's zoom in.
My toes.
Zoom
No,
in
that's
on it.
Gentry's
It's
It's a pin.
This is a smokable vibrator. They have a smokable vibrator at Merlin's Smoke Shop.
Now, what that is.
So you can smoke.
What does it do exactly?
Well, I guess I'm not sure if you're diddling yourself and smoking at the same time, but I think you'd go back and forth there.
A smokable. Okay, so that means you can smoke and blow pussy. You can blow weed in the pussy.
That's strange.
That's because you can put the tip in the pussy and then let it, you know what I'm saying?
Or blow it in the ass, boof it.
Now that's a new meaning to shotgun. You get it in there and you just like push the belly down and take the shotgun.
And fart.
Yeah.
And it'll be all smoke.
Yeah, you might be able to extract some ecstasy
Oh,
and put
yeah.
it right in the ass or some shit. Who
So
knows?
that item right there actually says what it does on the front. But when I saw that, I was like, man, this guy's got some crazy stuff.
I saw
in this
that,
store.
man, when I was there, and I was like, this shit crazy. I'm like, why do you got to say that? Like, who's going to buy this?
We're going to let our special guest go first. We're going to flash our first item on the screen.
Let's see.
If you guess what it is and exactly what you do with this item, you will win a point. Go ahead. What do you think that this item is from Merlin's Smoke Shop?
I mean, it looked like a fucking dick. Let's just be honest. It's just that's what it looked like. You know what I'm
now,
saying?
Memphis did tell you to watch what you say. You know, don't get into too much trouble.
Come on. It looks like a dick. You asked me what it looked like. It looked like a dick.
Okay, what do you do with it?
What do you think
What do
you
you
do
do with
with
that
it?
sex toy?
It looked like you take that one piece with the thing look like a tongue and just stick it on her shit.
Let's see. Let's go to
That's rough.
the.
All
Let's
right.
go to the
I
board.
mean, look at it. It's a freaking cup with a tongue in it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you got it right. That's 1 point. 1 point.
It's a twofer. It's a twofer. There you can call that bitch a twofer.
1 point for the black team. Nice work.
Yes.
black team.
God, that's so racist.
Okay.
The
No.
fuck?
He is. What a dick, right?
What are you talking about?
Damn, bro.
This show has a black guy, a white guy, and a brown guy.
We have
don't get
teams.
it. They don't
Team
get it.
black. You're team
I'm
black.
fucking with you, man. I love y'all boys.
Okay, let's go to our next item. This is going to be an item for Ramo. Let's see if he can score a
Jesus.
point. Take a look at the screen as we put item number 2 from Merlin's Smoke Shop up. This is called Enjoyable, the Cactus Cooler. What do you think these enjoyable gummies are?
Wait, what the fuck?
They're called Enjoyable. It says Cactus Cooler, and it's made from scratch.
I would say to get an erection.
No, you're wrong.
Damn. Wah, wah, wah,
Wow,
wah,
even with the
wah.
shit on the cover, huh?
What? I didn't see. I can't read that.
Neuro. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that
Handmade
is.
from scratch,
What
all
is it?
natural.
Man, that's
Plain
Adderall.
base.
That Adderall, man.
K gummies.
Yeah, it does.
Neuro enhancer.
It gets your brain moving, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
what
like
that is.
brain. Well,
It's like
it's a
Merlin's-
neuro enhancer, but I thought you wanted something more like.
It's Limitless, like the movie.
specific.
You ever watch Limitless? When he take the
All
pill
right,
and he
this
just
is
do it.
weird.
Yeah, the shop is weird. That's why
Oh,
we're
it
playing
is.
the game.
You need to go there.
It's neuro enhancer.
So
Ner-
no point for Ramo on that. No.
Wait, you
I
didn't.
mean,
you're not
you
gonna
can
tell
get a
us.
boner.
You're not gonna tell us what the answer is.
You just said what it was.
It's a neuro enhancer.
Yeah, it's like for stimulating your brain.
To get a
I
boner.
thought that was the mushrooms one.
To get a boner.
But,
It's also, I think, got some psilocybin in it as well.
oh yeah.
You can get boners off that.
Let's
Damn,
move
she
on to our
can.
next item. This is going to be TomKat's item from Merlin's Smoke Shop around the corner from the studio.
TP.
See, these
Trump.
motherfuckers been there. They know
They
it.
sell. You've been there too.
You should go to
Barely.
the smoke shop more.
I should.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I
go
Shout out to
ahead.
Merlin.
Put our next item up on the screen. What is this item used for? Take a look.
Okay, yes, I know what that
Oh,
is.
I
Oh, I
Sage.
know
the
what
fuck
that
that
That's
is.
to clear the air of bad spirits. Sage.
There's lavender there too. It looks like.
All the black girls in the hood, that's what they be. That's what they do when they.
Why
they
does he
like-
get some easy shit like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm talking
How
about.
the hell you know
That's
what that
some
stuff
bullshit.
does?
The
That's
white people are ganging up on you
That's
guys.
that shit
It's
I'm
true.
talking about,
It's
y'all.
true.
You get all
That's
the
that shit I'm
systematics.
talking about,
You
man.
get all the nut cleaners.
Congratulations, TomKat. You scored a point.
Good job. Good job.
They're giving me shit. You got to give me a harder one.
That's what,
That's
we
what she said.
Yeah.
So explain exactly, TomKat, what the Sage does. Have you
So,
ever used it before?
When you come into a new house, like you buy a new house, a lot of people will burn sage in that house to kind of get the bad vibes or spirits or vibrations of the people who were there before out. Cleanses the air of bad spirits
Okay.
and shit.
So after
nice.
after round 1, Team White has 1 point. Team Black has 1 point. And unfortunately, Team Brown
Run, Brown.
Team Brown has no points.
On some bullshit.
No
Okay.
survey size for you, baby.
Okay. So it's 1-1-0 after round 1. Let's go to round 2. This is going to be yours, Dirty Red.
All
Let's
right,
go ahead
tenfold.
and
Let me
put the next item from Merlin's Smoke Shop
Let's see what it is.
up on the screen and see if you can guess what this item is. This is called the Pink Pussycat Honey.
Oh, I know. That's that honey pack for the female. She eat that bitch in about 20, 30 minutes. That little pom pom get wet.
I knew, boy.
Hold
You
on a
knew he was
second.
going to do that shit.
If you could translate what you just said a little slower, what does the pussy honey, what does it do? The pussycat honey?
Well, as you can see, that is the pussycat honey, and it is for the female who then ingests it, and then it makes her clitoris get horny, excited, like a man, yeah.
Congratulations.
So now she wants to fuck.
Zoom in on that.
Yes.
Team Black scores again.
Easy peasy.
No surprise
Like
there.
they always do about this time.
Maybe I'm made for this. Maybe it's Maybelline.
So
Yeah,
I know that
see.
you've taken the male version of the honey pack.
Oh, yes.
Explain exactly what happens when you take the honey pack.
Well, man, I'm be honest with you. The honey pack, man. Listen, the honey pack, it works like instantaneously. Like that shit works. It just make the shit. You just look down at the shit, be like, God damn, bro. I ain't never been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. If you never had the honey pack, take it. But it's gotta be royal. You want the royal honey. It says royal.
Listen, this guy has
like
it, and the
shit.
funniest part is every fucking time we go in there, Gentry asks about the honey pack, and he asked the guy to tell us what the honey pack does. And it's this little,
That's funny.
and Merlin he's a cool guy. He comes over, and you can see that he's trying to be like, well, it's for the man to get the erection.
He showed me that pack.
But he asks him every time.
It's more
every
than
time.
direction. It's more. It's just like the fucking shit works. That's all I gotta say. It works.
He goes, I don't need. That's what he says.
And you don't got no headache either. So it ain't like a rhino pill or no shit like that.
There you go.
Cialis.
There's an endorsement from Dirty Red.
From
Get
Dirty
you
Red.
a honey pack. They have male and female versions.
Yes,
Interesting.
females, please take them. Yeah,
All right.
my wife included.
We're
I didn't get my
we're in
wife some. shit.
round 2.
Facts.
Where you get them? No.
Round
Merlins.
2, we have black team black 2 points, team white 1 point, team brown 0 points.
God
Let's
damn,
move on
boy.
to TomKat. You get our next item up for bid here.
No rings, like Charles Barkley.
Rainbow didn't go.
He went.
No, that's all right. Not yet.
He's
Yeah,
next.
yeah, go
TomKat.
next. He changes the.
This next item is up for
The
you,
order.
TomKat. We're going to slap this one on the screen and see if you can get it right.
Oh.
Go ahead, bring it up. Ooh, what does this little guy do here, TomKat? Do you have any idea? It's a tree. It looks like an old tree.
It's an incense burner.
It's an incense burner.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess. I guess I can give it to you. It blows out smells, I guess, fragrances.
It look like
You
it
burn
really
little
has-
incense
It
cones,
look
and
like
you
it-
put the incense cones on top of it, and, and it comes.
Bro, that's some Diddy shit
Or,
right there.
or like a
No
hookah-
Diddy.
a
Hashtag.
a hookah bomb.
Nice job, TomKat.
Thank you.
Good job.
Scored one for
See,
Team
he was
White.
hiding when I didn't see that because he was going around the shop behind. He's telling me not to come
Sure.
where he was.
Sure.
But I've had one of those
Sure.
little, and he has one outside.
Sure.
That little thing that we smoke in, the little ashtray with the nose things. It's the same
Interesting.
type of thing.
Sure.
Okay, let's
All right,
move
all right.
on to
Jeez.
Team Brown. You got some ground to make up.
Well, no shit. I don't go there as often as these assholes.
Okay, let's put our
Chucky's.
next item. Our next item from Merlin's Smoke Shop is up on the
plan.
screen. What do you think that hot dog is for?
I don't know what the fuck. Oh, okay. I
Do you know
what that is?
Do you know what that is, Ramo?
Don't say nothing.
I can't even see what it is. Hold
Oh,
on.
great. You are.
How the
just-
fuck, bro?
Take a
Don't
look
you
at that.
blame
Oh, man.
losing on anyone.
Don't fucking blame.
Team Brown is really
You
struggling.
better
today.
get this.
You better, bro.
What? You're running out of time. You're on the clock.
Read the name.
What the fuck, bro?
Don't give him any hints. What do you think that wiener is for?
Oh,
Come on, Ray.
wacky bowls. I don't know. Freaking to jack off with? Is it like a? I don't know.
All right, man. You don't get it.
Oh,
Ramo.
Team Brown.
I don't know what that shit is, dude. I don't.
Get your punk
Is it
ass
smoke
outside.
weed?
Get a haircut.
Yeah. It's a weed
Yeah,
bowl.
it's
It's
a
a
weed
Oh, is
bowl.
that what it
It's a-
was?
it's a
Bro,
bowl.
it's a
Wacky bowl.
I couldn't see what the hell it was. Like this is blurry as hell from here.
But you right next to it.
Well, he'll write a whole list of excuses if you wait. Just
Yeah,
What you got,
What you
glaucoma?
talk-
You got cataracts?
maybe, but I do preventative maintenance on that shit. So.
I'm quite
I'm
sure
good.
you do,
Okay,
sir.
Ramo
I'm quite
has
sure
been
you do.
eliminated from the competition at this
Nice.
point.
That's good. That's all
God
right.
damn.
This is
what-
the final round.
I need somebody that brown on my side and black.
You good?
So it's black versus
You got
white.
this.
as
What-
it always is.
What's
That
new?
motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Team Black versus Team White for the championship right here. We're down to the final
Do we have the
couple
same?
of items.
2-2?
Let's start with J-Van. Dirty Red representing Team Black. Let's put the next item on the screen. Strong back.
Oh yeah, that's strong back, but it's gonna give you a headache. That's gonna get that dick super hard in about 15 minutes, and your shit ain't gonna get soft for about a day.
So that's a good one to take.
Strong back.
But your head gonna be hurting. You might need to take some leave before you take strong back, because strong back.
You've taken strong back?
Yeah, that's that motherfucking shit, boy.
That's what it's strong back, motherfucker.
I'm speaking skittish, ain't it? That what they call it?
TomKat, you're on the clock.
No
bro.
Diddy, buddy.
You
No
are on
Diddy.
the clock. This is a rough one.
Here we go.
Strong-
I hope this
No,
is
this is a rough one.
I hope this is a really hard one.
Like I
so
kind of feel like
that's
these
what she
motherfuckers used to work there. Seriously.
Man, strong.
I just
The strong back says, make her roar for more. Was she roaring for more after you took strong back, J-Van?
They're married, aren't they?
shit.
That's true.
Damn.
Oh, good. Touche, Ramo, touche.
Hey, motherfucker, you taking too long.
He locked the pussy down, didn't he?
Keep me out the contest, motherfuckers.
And pussy too.
No soda, no pussy, no McDonald's.
Oh my God, where y'all finally dropped?
Okay,
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, this is championship game.
We got a hoop game
right.
to play.
This is up to you, TomKat, to pull it off for Team White.
That's what she said.
Team Black is running away with this.
Right.
Why I gotta be running?
Typically.
That's
Push.
Come on now. She's like Martin and Boomerang
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. I mean,
What's-
it's over when the
Put
white ball
the next
knocked
item
off
up
the
for
tape.
TomKat. This is championship here for the shut up button. Okay, this is called Green Bornino.
that's
What do you
hard.
think? What do you think this stuff is for? These pills
That I know.
from Merlins. They have the white version and the green version of these pills. What do you think they are, TomKat?
I think this is for mind health, memory health, and mind health.
Let's go to.
That's a good guess.
Wow.
Because of the light bulbs. The light bulbs. That was a good
Yeah,
guess.
the light bulb.
Low info idiot.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Hey.
let's bring it back up. I'll tell
Good
you
guess.
what this does. This is Borneo, green, and white. This is kratom.
It
Oh,
says
that
it
is
right
kratom.
there.
Oh, it does. I was trying to
That's
read the
crazy.
shit. Motherfucker, it does say kratom.
No,
Sorry.
It's hard
My bad
to
for cussing.
it's hard to see from this
I didn't
angle
see
too.
that.
Like I'm
I
looking
know.
up.
Good one.
What?
Got
Okay.
me. I like it.
So-
Like, legit got me on that.
So these are
Good.
kratom
Because
pills.
I've seen it before somewhere else.
For those of you that don't know what kratom is, it's a tropical tree that's native to Southeast Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Its consumption, it says on the internet, leaves and produces
China?
both a stimulant effect in low doses and a sedative effect if you take it in high doses.
It's liquid Percocet.
It says it
In a
has
pill?
2 psychoactive ingredients inside of it, and they are crushed up and they're brewed in tea and placed into gel capsules. And kratom has a long history of use in Southeast Asia. I guess people that are on opioids, this helps them to get off of
Yes.
heroin and opioids because it has a similar effect as popping a painkiller.
And people who are on weed, it helps them to get on kratom.
Yes, and yes. And if you're on weed, you just get on crack. And if you're my wife, you take the energy kind and you just drink it just to help stay up, you know, because that helps, because she's got narcolepsy. So it's for a lot of ailments, and it actually does work.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Oh,
congratulations
tried it.
to Team
No, it's
Black
good.
today.
It's good.
Team Black walks away with the shut
job.
up button.
Oh, shit.
Pass the button to Team Black.
Team Black
Memphis will be excited to use it on me next week.
Well, you know what's most amazing about that win is not only did he know the products, he used them motherfuckers as well.
He was the
endorsed
right
that
guy
shit.
to have
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
for that one.
Totally.
Vote for Dirty Red President 2024. Somebody that actually know what the fuck they
God
know.
damn, that
The
was
guy with the strong back.
I had
with
no
the strong
chance.
back.
I had no chance. I had no chance.
And then
Get a
also,
honey pack.
also, I'd like to shout out one more time Merlin's Smoke Shop.
Shout out
Hell yeah.
Merlin Smoke
Shout out
Shop,
to
man.
Merlin.
That's a dope place,
We
man.
love you, Merlin.
You and your hot dog bowls.
Yeah, we're gonna probably go there after the show.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Get a kratom and a wiener. Sounds good to
Yeah,
me. After
that
the
sounds
show.
a little sus.
All right, it's come down to this. This newscast is being brought to you by Liquid IV. 3 times the hydration as your typical sports drinks. And it keeps you hydrated for the summer. They've got lots of flavors. White peach comes in sugar-free. Make sure you go to liquidiv.com, and when you check out, use our promo code OUTCAST and save 20% on your order. TomKat, what's happening in the not-so-good news?
Yes, it is May 29th. I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend, all he is. Singer LaToya Jackson turned 67 years old today. May 29th is International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers, a day to honor the UN's peacekeepers' efforts and those who have served and died for the cause of peace. So war for peace. You know how that works.
Yeah, that's
Just
crazy.
kidding. It's also National Alligator Day. This day in history, back in 1917, John F. Kennedy was born. He died November 12th, 1963 at age 46. And if he were alive today, he would be, you want to guess? 106 years old.
Damn.
Back in 1999, Discovery became the first space shuttle to dock with the International Space Station.
Damn, I thought that's crazy.
People have been docking ever since.
1999.
Before that.
And all the way back in 1942.
Not in space.
Not in space.
Yeah.
American singer and actor Bing Crosby recorded the holiday classic White Christmas, which became one of the best-selling singles of all time.
It's
and
a
it's
nice-
now
it's a
Me
nice song.
Too'd.
Nice
Today it's a Black Christmas because I won.
You did. That's right. It is. All right. I got some great stories for you today. First up, we got this Las Vegas family that recorded a crashed UFO. You may have remembered this story. They told police they'd seen an 8 to 10 foot creature with greenish color. Now the video of the alien spotted in Vegas is being called totally authentic by an expert that says you can't deny it. He's saying it's out of this world, and you can see that these guys, if you look in this video, are wearing cloaking devices. All right, so one of them is in front of the people. They'll show the arrow. That one I find kind of hard to see. But there's
I see it. Now I see
see
it.
it, but they're wearing cloaking devices, they're saying. Then on top of, now look to the right, on top of this of the fence. You see it? See that thing blurry? Boop. They're saying that's the head.
Wait,
that's how tall it is.
Can you go back? Can you
They'll
you go
replay.
back?
They'll replay the video. Now the one up top peels out, and they show another view of this as well. Experts are saying that this video, because you can see it moving in the slats of the fence as well when they review it, they're saying that this is a credible video, and they're looking for peer review.
No, listen, this is real. I'm gonna tell you, there in Las Vegas, it showed. Did you hear about the mall incident? I know that's not on topic, but the mall incident, there was something very similar. I was just looking at a couple days ago, and it showed the same thing when it showed the frame and it showed the cloak and it showed like an energy push, and it was real.
Yeah,
And
they're
it was in the
saying
same
that one
area.
is, so they're asking people to look at the video. At the end of it, they kind of show a better view. If it goes to the end,
Let me see.
Go to the very end of the video. Now watch, it'll move
That to the
out
right.
and show them moving. Now watch the one over the fence. You see that?
Whoa!
You see that shit? Watch the one over the fence. That shit, it moves. There's something there
But
that
that's
moves.
the same thing. That's
You
what
see
I'm
it
talking
blurring.
about in whatchamacallit in Las Vegas. Is this Las Vegas?
Yes, that's the same exact
Okay.
night. That's the night. And that's
Interesting.
the footage.
I'm talking about
of
the one
that
at the
night.
mall. I'm talking about the one
Yeah.
they said the aliens was in the mall.
The
I
one
remember
we
that.
did look at one that was a movie scene where they were shooting a movie and the alien was there. But let me skirt on to the next one. My next story, it looks like something out of a dystopian show, Black Mirror, but it's just the latest adaptation of robotics on the modern battlefield. During recent military drills with Cambodia, China's military showed off a robot dog with an automatic rifle mounted on its back.
Oh, hell.
Essentially turning man's best electronic friend into a killing machine.
I saw that video.
My wife would love that dog because she like dogs more than people. So
They're
she
saying
just-
it can serve as a new member in our urban combat operation, replacing our human members to conduct reconnaissance.
体重30斤，配备一个
Watch when he
自
starts
地
firing
超
now.
广角
You'll see
感
it
知
follow
系
the
统
people in here in a second.
在我们侦查任务过程中，
I know
它
exactly
可
what
以
he's
将
saying. He's saying we're going to
侦查
kill
方
those
面
American
实时回
fucks with
传
this
给
dog
指挥
here, and they're not going to be able to take it.
You are so fun.
You just fun.
Watch, here we
Why
go.
why it taking so long?
And they don't poop.
Why you jump like that?
He's pouncing.
Come here, boy.
All right, now.
Come here.
Dogs
There
don't
we go.
At
pounce.
least you don't, have
Don't get
to,
it.
you don't have to clean up and shit them.
There we go.
Exactly.
There's the rifle there.
Hey, why he walk? Hey, remember the movie Contact? Why they made the robots walk like the people walked in Contact?
If you look at that
legs.
now, so he's leading them in. This would be a really good idea if you had a combat unit lead that thing in, and you'd probably take out quite a few people before you
I
even
wish
had to
we
get
had
in
that
there
one.
saying that.
Well, they do that with Predators already from a sky, from the sky.
All right, next up, America's dirtiest city is revealed, and it's not NYC or anywhere near the north. Do you want to guess who won the dubious title of
San Francisco?
Fort Myers, Dirty Red.
Dirty Red? Well, it's in Texas. Houston.
Houston.
Houston,
Really?
Texas. Yep. A recent study by the Lawn Starter has crowned Houston, Texas as the nation's dirtiest city, bumping Newark, New Jersey from the top spot.
That's tough to do.
That's
From
right.
New York with the rats.
Yeah, they have the rats.
New Jersey,
but
even
Houston
worse.
in the South has an amazing cockroach problem, they're saying, and Houston's new dubious honor stems from its terrible air quality, infrastructure woes, and staggering number of pests invading homes.
I ain't going over there.
Houston has the worst cockroach problem, with the city crawling with the creepy critters.
Well, they just got a big enema because there's a lot of flooding and terrible weather in Houston, so maybe they're flushing out the bad cockroaches.
Why would you use the word enema for that? What the?
Well, because they blew a bunch of water right up Houston's ass.
Some sick fucks.
All right,
out, man.
clean
sick
it out.
Fucks, sick fucks.
Last story of the day. This is a weird one.
I can't.
You wouldn't even have been able to talk about this story upwards a couple months ago, but have you ever heard of cloud seeding? Cloud seeding or precipitation enhancement is a technique used to increase precipitation by introducing a surface water to freeze into clouds. Well, now what they're doing is they're spraying aerosol salt into the clouds to try to make the clouds reflect more to block out the sun. The new plan is
clouds.
to block
They wanna
out
make
the
chem
sun
clouds.
with thicker clouds
To make the ice age.
That's right.
Well, to cool
I
the-
got some. This
cool
is
the
the web.
planet,
This is
'cause
the
it's-
website that they have that shows. This is the CARE, which is the group that is doing it. It's in
Washington?
It's in San Francisco Bay, and it sits on top. If you scroll down a little bit, it sits on top of this old aircraft carrier, and it's got these cannons that blow the spray out. And they've only done it
That's
in small atmospheric tests, but the next step is to shoot it at the sky and launch it, and that's the ship that it sits
if
on.
it can help, that's pretty, great for science, like to think of something like that. But we got to think long term, and what will it do to our atmosphere, like the outer layers and shit. So, but no, if it works, man, I think that's awesome.
Ain't that the same thing as HARP?
That's what people have been
Something like
talking
that,
about.
yeah.
And people would take down
Same
that
thing as
post if
HARP.
you tried to post about that upwards of...
Facebook,
HARP is,
Facebook
but it's
take
real.
that shit down.
And
It's
they are
dangerous.
trying to make the clouds brighter so it blocks out the sun. All the comments were not good.
You heard
Comments
about
were not in favor.
What they did over there in
dangerous. It's
Dubai already,
dangerous.
they made it rain over there.
Yeah, I
Not
posted
money
that.
either, like actual water.
Kind of like you do at
Booty.
the strip club when you go to the strip
Hell
club. ain't
yeah.
that right?
That's very
Make
offensive,
it
Jesse.
rain,
Make it rain. Make
Oh,
it rain.
I'm ending today with a final quiz question for you guys. How long is a marathon?
Isn't it like
15 miles.
5K.
No, 36
15
miles.
30 miles.
26.2 miles.
I knew it was a 6.
Good try.
26. Yep.
Don't press it.
How long is that trail that we went on? How long was that four-wheeler ride?
It was fucking long.
Where he crashed, or like the entire thing?
Well, it wasn't long enough. I know we barely got out there and you crashed on that.
But you was almost like
man.
that. You was almost like that dude in Lehigh that broke his legs on that damn motorcycle.
I'm glad you're all right, bro.
I'm glad
Seriously.
you're all right
In
too,
all
bro.
seriousness.
I almost broke my arm.
Don't get on no. You don't need to ride.
Stop
shit.
that shit, bro.
Stop that
Low
shit.
info, idiot.
You ain't even got insurance, dog.
You ain't got no Blue Cross. You better get that Blue Cross, baby.
How long do you think it's going to take you to come up with the $8,000 for a new one?
Why you just like this? Wait, go back to it. Go back. Why you like this? Go back to it. Why you just got your hands up? Like, I don't know.
I'll tell you. Hope for best case scenario, you're looking at maybe a couple grand, dude.
Bruh.
Couple grand
That's
tops.
a, that's, a lot, that's a lot of records you're just going to have to spin. Well, that's going to do it for us. The Outcast
You're good.
Podcast. Thanks to J-Van. Thanks to the
Hey,
crew
man,
in
I'm
the
in.
truck. So long,
Thanks,
everybody.
boss.
We'll see you next week.
Peace
Freaking
out.
Puerto Rican.
Bin.
I gotta pee.
I gotta pee too. That's so crazy.
I got dibs.
Peace out.
Oh my.